Bhakti. So, first of all, I beg your mercy to be able to speak something relevant today. It's the second time that I'm coming here on the Vyasasana and speaking about Srimad Bhagavatam, so please be tolerant. And if there is any correction, don't hesitate to help. So first of all, I like to read the translation of Jaya Radha Madhava, because maybe we have the tendency to forget what it means. Even if we chant it every day, maybe it's not so clear, like the meaning of it. And Prabhupada said actually that this song is a picture of Vrindavan. Everything is there. Srimati, Radharani, Vrindavan, Govardhan, Yashoda, and all the cowherd boys. So we just read the translation. Krishna is the lover of Radha. He displays many amorous pastimes in the grove of Vrindavan. He is the lover of the cowherd maiden of Raja, the holder of the great hill named Govardhan, the beloved son of Mother Yashoda, the delighter of the inhabitants of Raj. And he wandered in the forest along the banks of the river Yamuna. And that's it, just a little reminder. And now we will proceed on the verse today. So we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, chapter 24. And today we are speaking on verse 54 until 58. We will go together repeating 58, and I'm just gonna read the translation of 54 because there is no purport actually. So I'm gonna go through the translation directly. First of all, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate.
So I read the translation directly. Shukadev Goswami continued, when Satyavrata had thus prayed to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who had assumed the form of a fish, the Lord, while moving in the water of inundation, explained to him the absolute truth. Text 55. The Supreme Personality of Godhead thus explained to King Satyavrata the spiritual science known as Sankhya Yoga, the science by which one distinguishes between matter and spirit, in other words, Bhakti Yoga, along with the instruction contained in the Purana, the old histories, and the Samhita. The Lord explained himself in all these literatures. 56. While sitting in a boat, King Satyavrata, accompanied by the greatly saintly person, listened to the instruction of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in regard to self-realization. This instruction were all from the eternal Vedic literature, Brahma. Thus, the king and sages had no doubt about the absolute truth. At the end of the last inundation, during the period of Svayambhava Manu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead killed the demon named Hayagriva and delivered all the Vedic literature to Lord Brahma when Lord Brahma awakened from sleeping. And today's verse, we will repeat together the Sanskrit. Please repeat after me. Satu Satyavrato Raja.
Satu Satyavrato Raja.
Satu Satyavrato Raja.
Satu Satyavrato Raja.
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta.
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta.
Vishnu Prasadat Kalpesmin.
Vishnu Prasadat Kalpesmin.
Asid Vaishvato Manu.
Asid Vaishvato Manu.
Satu Satyavrato Raja
Satu Satyavrato Raja
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Vishnu Prashadat Kalpesmin
Vishnu Prasadat Kalpesmin
Asid Vaishvato Manuhu
Asid Vaishvato Manu Satu Satyavrato Raja
Satu Satyavrato Raja
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Vishnu Prasadat Kalpesmin
Vishnu Prashadat Kalpesmin
Asid Vaishvato Manu
Asid Vaishvato Manu
Satu Satyavato Raja
Satu Satyavrato Raja
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Vishnu Prasadat Kalpesmin
Vishnu Prasadat Kalpesmin
Asid Vaishvato Manu
Asid Vaishvato Manu
Satu Satyavati Raja
Satu Satyavrato Raja
Jnano Vijnano Samyata
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Vishnu Prasada Kalpasmi
Vishnu Prasadat Kalpesmin
Ashi Vaishvatu
Asid Vaishvato Manu
Ashir Vaishvatu
Asid Vaishvato Manu
Mataji, please.
Satu Satyavrato Raja
Satu Satyavrato Raja
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
Vishnu Prasad Kalpesmi
Vishnu Prasadat Kalpesmin
Asid Vaishvato Manu
Asid Vaishvato Manu
Okay, we go word for word. Sa, I, two, indeed, Satyavrata,
Satyavrata Satyavata
Raja, the king, Jnana Vijnana Samyuta,
Jnana Vijnana Samyuta
enlightened in full knowledge,
enlightened in full knowledge
and its practical use,
and its practical use
Vishnu,
Vishnu
of Lord Vishnu,
of Lord Vishnu
Prashadat,
Prasadat
by the mercy,
by the mercy
Kalpesmin,
Kalpesmin
in this period, ruled by Vaishvata Manu. Asit became Vaishvata Manu. Sorry. Yeah. Translation. King Satyavrata was illuminated with all Vedic knowledge by the mercy of Lord Vishnu. And in this period, he has now taken birth as Vaishvata Manu, the son of the sun god. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives his verdict that Satyavrata appeared in the Chakshusha Manvantara. Jai Shri Radha Parisisvara Mandir. When the Chakshusha Manvantara ended, the period of Vaishvata Manu began. By the grace of Lord Vishnu, Satyavrata received instruction from the second fish incarnation and was thus enlightened in all spiritual knowledge. Very short purport. So, Om Agana Chimilandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Svayam Rupa Kadavayam Dadanti Svapadam Tikam Vandeyam Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Sham Shri Rupam Sarvajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saritam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gourangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamani Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Sarasvate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Vaskachara Deshatarine Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, dear devotee, first of all, I like to show you a picture. It's actually what happened during the pastime, and yeah, we can understand a little bit better with this picture, maybe. It's a famous picture, actually. So, yeah, just to show you. So, I will take out the screen because I need to use my notes, and I don't want you to show my notes, to see my notes.
Keep your notes.
So I'm getting some help from the computer, actually. So to understand a little bit better who is King Satyavrata, he had actually different name according to different yuga. So we know him in the pastime as King Satyavrata first, but his name after become Vaishvata Manu.
Vivasvata.
Ah, merci. Vaishvata. Sorry for the pronunciation. And actually, he had one other name that maybe we heard as well is Shwadadev. Yeah. So who was him? He was the progenitor of the human race in this yuga, and he is also the son of Vivajvan, who is known as Surya. He is the sun god, so he's the son of the sun god, and is the seventh of the 14 Manu of this kalpa. Who can tell me what is a kalpa?
Brahma Kalpa, 50.
What is a kalpa? Like what's
A unit of time.
in terms of time?
Like 1 day of Brahma.
Yeah, 1 day of Brahma. And what is 1 day of Brahma?
The Brahma is 1,000 Chaturya.
2000.
Okay. So what is a yuga then?
The Yuga is, there's 4 yugas.
Yeah, but one yuga consists of how many years?
All like 30,000 is Kali Yuga, and double is
10 Kali Yuga, if you want to be precise.
Okay. So
4 million,
voila. Yeah.
320,000.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. Thank you. So actually, 1,000 yuga is 1 kalpa. So how much is that?
4 billion.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Revati. Thank you so much. So Um, so yeah, all these years they seem so inconceivable, you know. 1 year for us is like so much. We think like we celebrated like the new year, and it was like, wow, such a party. Wow, it's been 1 year, so nice. But we can see here one kalpa is so many years. So the Lord is inconceivable to us, is really inconceivable. But actually is wonderful, is inconceivably wonderful. And there is a verse in Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 10, verse 41, who say Yad Yad Vibhutimat Sattvam Shrimad Urjitam Eva Tad Tad Eva Gachatvam Mama Teja Meshasambhavam. So this verse, what is it, Rivati?
Just one fraction. Whatever you see in this world, which is vibhuti, wonderful, is just one fraction of my openness.
Yeah, thank you. So all the beauty that we can see in the world is just a spark. It's just a spark of Krishna. So how Krishna is beautiful, this is even inconceivable to us. So we see the deities every day, they are so beautiful, but this is just a fraction, just a spark of what actually Krishna is shining more than 1,000 suns. So it's really illuminating. And so it's difficult to understand Krishna with our mind, and actually the process for us is to understand Krishna through our heart. Bhakti Yoga is difficult to practice if you don't have love, because if you don't have love, actually you will not have faith. If you don't love someone, you cannot trust him, you cannot have faith into him. So if we are here, means we have a little faith, we have some love for Krishna. Maybe we don't know, it's very hidden in our heart, but at least I speak for myself. But at least we have a glimpse of love, because otherwise we will not be here, and we will never accept Krishna if we didn't understood or heard all this beauty about him. So one other thing important is that actually we have Guru, and that's what is helping us to understand Krishna. We saw before, in the few verses before, that Krishna is rejecting false Guru, that we have to be careful to inquire from a real Guru, and not to get bewildered by someone who actually give false knowledge, to give like money, or to get more money or beautiful woman. This is not the process for us. This is not what we want. To practice Bhakti Yoga means to act in terms of love, and to develop our surrender attitude towards the Lord. And this is what actually will help us to develop this love of God. And actually our faith is based on realization. So in order to get realization, we need to get tested. You know, Krishna is testing us all the time. He's playing with us like anything. We have no idea, but sometimes we don't see it like that. But Krishna is just playing, you know. He's just testing us, like, oh, if I do that to him, let's see how he will react, you know. So he creates some situation, maybe sometime between devotees, that they get confrontation or whatever. And Krishna wants just to see like how humble he is, or how submissive he is, like just to test us. So Krishna is just playing, and Keshava Maharaj say we should not take this material world too seriously. We should not be too serious about it. So sometimes we can just reflect on some situation and just laugh about it, like, oh, why I did that? I'm so stupid. Like, why did this happen? And then we can, ask forgiveness or whatever, because things goes quickly sometimes. Anyway, to come back to the subject matter, this human life means Atma Tattvam, so self-realization. And in order to get self-realization, we need to understand, like, for sure who we are. But King Satyavrata, for example, he was being tested by Krishna because when he saw the fish, he actually put it back on the water. But what happened is that the fish told him, like, oh, I need your help, like, I need your protection. I'm a small fish, please kindly help me. So King Satyavrata, he was actually a great soul. Otherwise, he wouldn't have saved the fish. He wouldn't have, like, helped him, He would have just say, like, hey, you're a small fish. What do you want? Just go or just swim. There is no problem. But no, actually, I mean, that's the pastime, but he helped him. And because actually he saved the fish, kind of, he saved God, then God, Krishna, he revealed himself to him. And in the text 25, if we remember well, was pretty long time ago, but the verse said that King Satyavrata, he said to Krishna, to the fish, who are you? You simply bewilder us. Like, you are just a fish, but what do you want? Like, why you speak to me like this? And so actually this pastime, what he revealed to us is that Krishna is in everyone's heart and is helping us to develop this vision, that he is a fish, but still Krishna is in his heart. So, I should help him. And there is a nice verse in Bhagavad Gita who, if we remember well, he said that the humble sages, by virtue of true knowledge, they seize with equal vision a learned and gentle brahmana, a cow, an elephant, a dog, and a dog-eater. So this vision is actually the true vision, the spiritual vision. Is to not see is not seeing the covering, like the body of the person, but to see inside the spark. And this is what we need to develop, this Pandit vision, spiritual vision. And the Pandit, they can help, they can have compassion for others, because someone can be very painful with you in the street. You try to distribute him books, and he's just like, oh my God, this guy is really painful. He's trying to, I don't know, to disturb the devotees or whatever. And we can see him as an obstruction, but still Krishna is in his heart, so we should give in his heart. So we should give respect to him and find some solution to not disturb him, to not disrespect anyone. This is what we should develop in our life in order to get Krishna's mercy. And so that's it. I will now ask you a question. Who in this age of Kali is helping us to develop this spiritual vision? Who is this magnanimous person? who help us to develop this love of God, actually. Very, very difficult question. Who can answer that? There may be many answers, but if you have Desai Chandra, who is giving love of God freely in this stage? Who is the most magnanimous? No, there is a personality, like an incarnation of God, actually. Yeah. Yeah. Panchatattva, but especially our dear Gauranga, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we remember Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by quoting this verse of Madhya Lila, chapter 1953. Namo Maha Vadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. And this verse is actually saying that O most munificent incarnation, you are Krishna himself, appearing as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You have assumed the golden color of Srimati Radharani, and you are widely distributing pure love of Krishna. We offer our respectful obeisances unto you. So, in this age of Kali, we have this opportunity to get knowledge from Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he was very simple in his tattva, in his philosophy. He just gave 8 verses, Shishastakam. And if we understand those verses, actually, we can develop love of God. And I'm going to read to you now a quotation from Srila Prabhupada that is commentating on this Shishastakam. Prabhupada is saying, specifically, chanting the Hare Krishna mantra purify one, and this chanting is therefore recommended by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Cheto Darpanam Marjanam. By chanting the name of Krishna, the mirror of the heart is cleansed, and the devotees loses interest in everything external. When one is influenced by the external energy of the Lord, his heart is impure. When one's heart
means
heart.
Yes.
When one's heart is not pure, he cannot see how things are related to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Idam I Vishvam Bhagavan Ivetala. He whose heart is purified can see that the whole cosmic manifestation is but the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But he whose heart is heart. You see, my heart is very contaminated, and is contaminated, sees things differently. Therefore, by satsanga or association with devotees, one becomes perfectly pure in heart.
Yes.
Haribol.
Yes, very good.
So how we will clean our heart in this age of Kali is by chanting loudly Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So it seems simple, but sometimes we forget that we need to chant the holy name of the Lord in order to get pure love of God. As a devotee is easy to remember because we are together, and actually all the time we hear about Krishna if we live in the temple, but for devotees who live outside, it's maybe not so easy sometimes. So this is our duty, temple devotee, we can say, to make the temple very attractive, that more and more devotee will come, and everyone will feel comfortable here, and so they will have the desire to serve more, and hopefully by Krishna's mercy our temple will get bigger and bigger, and this is desire that we have here, is to expand. But first of all, we should ourselves, clean our heart, and do our best to serve submissively, inquire from the spiritual master, and understand that this is the most important things in our life. Actually, is Krishna. There is nothing better, and we can go all around, look everywhere to find something nice, but this is all temporary, so we will not be so happy. So better to stay here, stick to the process, and be happy. Actually, in this age of Kali, there is no other way for spiritual perfection than the holy name of the Lord. Who know this verse? Who know this verse in Sanskrit? Who know the Sanskrit? Yes. Brat. Bravo, Brat. Hare Nama, Hare Nameva Kevalam, Kalo Naste, Vanasti, Vagatir, Anyata. I will end here. If there is any question or correction, please be free to clarify. Yes,
Thank you, Prabhuji, for the recapitulation of the story. When you started the class, you said one thing I could say you could avoid the next time is you said the deity is part of one fraction of Krishna's opulence. You could rather say the marble, the beauty of the marble is a fraction of the opulence of Krishna.
Okay.
Because we understand that the deity is equal to Krishna. So it's like to say the holy name is a fraction of Krishna, but it's not.
It's the complete.
It's non-different.
Yeah.
So you have to glorify the deities, not to minimize it in the temple. So, but I understood what you wanted to say. Maybe the external covering of the deities is a fraction of Krishna's beauty.
Yeah.
But you cannot. You have to precise it. You cannot just say deity.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Thank you for the correction. Yeah. Nice. Anyone has something to say?
It was very simple and sweet, like we can easily understand what you were saying. Yeah, just to encourage you, it's very continue. Thank you.
Thank you. Jacob and so actually it's almost the end of the chapter, and after this chapter we will go to Canto 9.
No, there's one more chapter 25.
No.
No.
At the end of this chapter
This is the last chapter.
Is finished.
Unless we have
But shlokas are there, 59, 60, 60.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
There is few verses, and then it's gonna be the end. Yeah, and so it's a coconut. Be careful because this is a part and parcel of Krishna. You can protect him. Brat, thank you. Protect him.
You do protect him, and in the daytime a professional will come and put some medicines and kill them all.
They will come back again.
Yeah, this is Kali Yoga. We're not protecting even the small insect, the small fish. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki Gaura Premanandi.
Hey, Gul. His Grace Ekanatha Prabhu ki.
Jai.
Akena Prabhupada, Apam Chavdi Purusha, Anichana Pivashane, Valadevi Devadita. Forcefully, you will be forced to commit sin in Kali Yuga.
Oh yeah, okay. According to killing of the cockroach.
Yes.
So you will be forgiven.
You wanted to kill.
You can chant more round. You can chant one more round for the killing of the cockroach.
I don't like it. That's why I was. Thank you.
That was very short class actually. I didn't look at the time, but
It's okay. Then we
Minus
have
10.
transfer.
I have not much to say. Sorry, I didn't have much to say. Hopefully, I will get some realization someday.
Yes.
Oh, you can finish here.
Up, left here.
Okay.